spirit's got other plans for you, baby. Where you're like, I just want to do me right now, what the hell? Spirit's like, nah, we ain't got time for all of that. Here you go. First card you've got coming out is addictions, okay? Someone feels addicted to you, or someone feels shackled by love. It says codependent and obsession, but I feel like I'm getting more obsession here, okay? And I don't feel like it's in a negative way, but I feel like someone doesn't like how they feel about you or how someone is making you feel, okay? I also saw the card that said love key as well. Golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided, love bombing, okay? So someone feels like the situation is one-sided, okay? I don't know if for some of you if this is to do with a current relationship. I'm kind of getting that for some of you that are in current relationships, there's something here about you feeling shackled and tied down by love or down by this situation. Some of you are in relationships that you don't necessarily want to be in anymore, but because of obligations such as like kids, money, finances, you feel like you have to stay. And I just want to give some advice to say you do not have to stay in a situation that you do not feel comfortable in. I'm not saying it's easy to get out of that, especially when you do have, you know, such high priorities such as children. However, things do get better and source within you always paves a way, okay? So that's just a message for something. Yeah, so there's something here about making healthy choices. So for some of you, you could be in the space where when it comes to the aspect of love, there is a choice that needs to be made. You need to make a choice, okay? A choice that needs to be made. Making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, being happier, yeah. So I'm kind of getting that for some of you that are in relationships, if you are not willing to communicate with your partner and your partner's not willing to shift or things of that nature, there's something here about you having to make a healthy choice for yourself. And if you don't do it, spirit will. Some for confirmation, okay? There's something here about you making that choice. And I'm not saying, again, I'm not saying that it's an easy thing to do. However, your health tops the priority of staying in a situation that is inevitably going to be making you sick. Some for confirmation, okay? And I feel like for some of you feel like this is your twin flame or your person, and I'm kind of getting that they're not, okay? Which is why the situation is coming to an end. Yeah, I feel like this person focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Yeah, I don't feel like this person appreciates you. It's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like this situation is one-sided. I feel like you are someone who is giving over your time and attention, and this person, the sun is clarifying the hell out of this message. You are giving over your time and attention, and this person is not necessarily giving back to you in any capacity or degree, okay? And I feel like for some of you, there's something here about you making agreements with your partner to try and make this work for another year, and if it doesn't work, then you go your separate ways. However, that year has come to a head. That year has come up, or some of you are 6 months in and you can already see the direction that this shit's going in, and you're like, okay, this ain't getting no better. I am here to tell you that once something about you getting to the 8-month mark or 9-month mark, this is when this person is going to start to shift, because they are aware that 1 year is about to come up, and they're trying to, again, it's giving that love bomb energy. They're trying to fix up for the next 3 months to make it look like it's stuck, but there's something here about it not sticking. Some of you are going to fall for this though, or some of you are going to entertain this, and when it gets to about a year and maybe 3 months, you're going to see that the person resorts right back to their same ways. So I am seeing something here about you needing to provide yourself with the love and to get the adequate help and assistance that you need in order to shift and remove yourself from this relationship. Yeah, you got boat at the bottom, okay? Receiving what you need, progress, arriving, moving on, okay? Closure, issues, okay? So yeah, I feel like there's also some of you, not that I condone this, there's some of you that are ending a relationship for somebody else, okay? I don't feel like there is active infidelity, but I am seeing that some of you have been in relationships that you haven't wanted to be in for a while, and there has been someone new that's come on the scene, and they are now giving you the strength to remove yourself from the situation, not because they are telling you that you need to be with them in order, not that you're having to leave. I don't feel like this person who has piqued your interest is telling you to leave or has even prompted anything from that. I don't feel like they have. I just feel like it's more so that you've been getting to know this friend. I'm also seeing work, so this could be a work colleague who you've taken a liking to, and there's something about their strength, there's something about their authenticity, there's something about, I'm also hearing their tenacity, and the pride that they take in themselves. It's the way that they love themselves and they show up for themselves that is giving you the strength to show up and love yourself in the same capacity. And this is also, I do feel like you're attracted to this person, but the qualities in this person is what I feel like you're more attracted to. And that's because those same qualities you're attracted to are the same qualities you hold within yourself, but are dormant at the minute because you are in a situation where you can't really see the light and you can't really see those qualities being expressed the way that you would want them to be seen. Okay. I'm seeing a workplace cafeteria. Okay. Yeah, not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversations, boundaries, still angry. I feel like some of you may have recently left the situation, and this person is trying to, you're actively getting calls. I am hearing that some of you need to change your number. Okay, so numbers might need to be changed. Okay, like you're not trying to hear anything that this person is saying to you. I do feel like this was, for some of you, this was an abrupt ending. It was something that you didn't expect. Okay. It could have been infidelity, it could have been you finding out something, or it could have just been that you just grew apart and one of you was trying to hold on to it, which I feel was you. I'm also getting that this person thought that you would never leave as well. That's another thing that I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like this person thought you'd never leave. You've got kisses here, so someone's trying to show you some type of, or someone's, okay, I'm getting two energies. Someone trying to keep you through sensual intimacy. Okay. I just heard pretty kitty cat. That ain't none of my business, but I just heard it. Okay. Something about a Jolly Rancher. Is that a sweet? Jolly Rancher? I don't know. I think it's a sweet. I think they're sweets. Jolly. Put in the comments, okay? But there's something here about someone, yeah, someone, you know, all of a sudden showing you some type of affection, because they want to keep what you guys have, because they can feel that you are literally on the verge of going. They didn't feel it before, but they're feeling it now, so they're trying to put in all this effort to try and keep you, and it's like little too late. Okay, little too late. So it's like, okay, the other aspect I was getting on this, the other one, so this could be another person. Like I said, go back to what I was seeing, where it's you leaving a situation because someone's inspiring you. I do feel like the affection you have for this person isn't going to go away after, for this new person anyway, or this person who is like, who you admire. This new person, I don't see your like for them diminishing, which shows me that there is a genuine interest in this person, and I feel like this person would have a genuine interest in you. However, this person is very well aware that you are in some type of connection. I don't know how this person would know this, whether, unless you guys work together or they've seen you together somehow. I'm also hearing that they may have seen you at a street market. Okay. Some of you, the person who you have taken a liking to owns like a shop. I'm hearing a coffee shop, flower shop. Okay, a shop of some sorts. Okay, or they have their own business that they run. Okay. Flowers and coffee could be significant. I'm seeing sunflowers. I'm seeing white flowers. Buttercups. Okay. I'm also getting Powerpuff Girls, Buttercup. Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change. Yeah, so some of you found out something. I do feel like some of you found out about an infidelity situation that was going on, to do with your partner. I'm also hearing something about you finding out that there's something about money. like money being stored away without you knowing. Or some of you could have been doing this, okay, because you knew you wanted out. So some of you have been putting money away into like a secret account, or you're finding out about a secret account that your partner's had, okay. Something about the mistress having access to the secret account, and you went to a bank, and the bank advisor asked you if you wanted to view your husband or wife's other account, and you was at what other account, and they showed it to you, and you saw some of the transactions, because I'm seeing a computer screen, transactions for like hotels, dinners. I'm also seeing resorts. I'm seeing a plane ticket as well, something paid like an airline. I'm getting something here about Dubai as well, because I heard I'm hearing like Arab. Okay. I'm also getting something about you being with a man who, I'm hearing a man specifically where he is entitled to more than one wife, and he's wanting to bring another woman in, and you're like, no. I don't know why that's significant, but there's something here about that, okay. So things come into light, but you are going through this transformation, and with you leaving this situation, there is going to be this immense internal and external glow up that you're going to go through, okay. I don't feel like your wings have been clipped because of this situation. I feel like a lot of you have already left emotionally, okay. Also, if you are a man, gender specific, and you are dealing with women, gender specific, there's something here about I just heard you ain't going for no more baddies. I don't know how that relates, but there's something here about that, okay. You're not just going based off of looks no more. You've learnt your lesson. I'm hearing that there was a lesson around this, around you going for people who just externally looks good as opposed to them actually having substance. So now you're in a space where you're actually moving forward, you will be seeking out women that have substance, okay? Have grace about them, are actually intelligent, have things going for them, are open and loving and caring, as opposed to just the aesthetic, okay? So that applies specifically, gender specific, to men. There's something here about that. This situation has helped you to grow, and you've noticed a pattern, and now you're closing the loop. You're like, yeah, I'm not doing this. Yeah, Phoenix rising, new phase, renewal, transformation, growth, change. Yeah, so you're growing from this situation because you noticed that you was dealing with a lot of snakes, okay? You was dealing with a lot of snakes. So we're gonna get a few more and then we'll, yeah, the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform. Yeah, so the relationship is done. Some of you are closing cycles with certain people in your life, and this is going to help you to move forward towards the people that you do want to, okay? I'm also getting that the reason why someone wasn't coming towards you is because they were in a relationship that you wasn't aware of, or they were in a situationship that you wasn't aware of, okay? I'm also hearing that some of you need to check your partners and really sit down and look at the dynamic of your relationship and why they are actually with you, okay? Are they with you because you just provide a stable home? Are they with you because you are good at cooking? Are they just with you because you're the safest option? Start to peep certain things that are going on around you. Does this person actually accept you and love you for you, or they just love you for the things that you do for them? You might, because I'm getting the feeling that you might be with someone that doesn't even like you, and that's crazy, okay? To be in a relationship with someone that you don't even like, it's insane. Do you understand? So, and it's only when you come out of those situations you're like, rah, that motherfucker didn't like me for real. Like, that motherfucker didn't like me for real. So I kind of feel like this is what you're experiencing, okay? So yeah, something is coming to an end, but you're about to be transformed because of it. I do feel like right now you do have a lot of guardians and angels around you that are providing you with what you need. Yeah, palm trees. You're moving you're moving to a phase where there is more stability, there's more growth, there's more endurance, and there is more security, okay, and more flexibility. I do feel like you are inviting in energies that are going to be more open to nurturing you, because I feel like you are someone who is a natural nurturer. So there's someone that someone, okay, I was gonna say something. So there's someone that's coming in to provide that nurturing aspect to you, okay? And for those of you that have come out of connections, I feel like those of you that come out of connections, you're gonna get into your healthier connection quite quickly. You may not want this because you might be in the space of, no, I need to heal, I want to clear this, I want to clear that. However, Spirit's got other plans for you, baby. Where you're like, I just want to do me right now, I want to heal. Spirit's like, nah, I ain't got time for all of that. Here you go. And your new person is going to be the person that, you know, is everything you've asked for and more in a person, and it's going to develop very quickly. So those of you that have freshly come out of situations, get ready for the acceleration, because it's about to peak. Okay, I'm hearing turbo. Okay, so that is your message. Sending you love. Bless that resonates. For all bookings and, you know, sessions and stuff, inbox me. Sending you love. Mwah.